Hi Vibe family, hi Vibes. Welcome back to the Highest Good Tarot. If you're new here, welcome. I'm coming on to do a reading for the collective. We're going to find out what we need to know for the coming week of November the 3rd through the 7th. So we're going to dive in using the energy oracle to see what is the energy for the week. All right, Spirit, what do we need to know? What is the energy for the coming week? Okay. We have the third chakra, Archangel Shamuel. And the third chakra talks about the solar plexus. So this may be a heightened time for your increased energy. We do have the full moon that's approaching as well. So you may find that you have more energy. You're, able to get things done. Some of you may be really busy, okay? You have an activated solar plexus. The solar plexus is your life force energy. What else? All right. So we're going to go ahead and get into the tarot and see what Spirit wants us to know this week. What can we expect? It's coming up. All right, Spirit. What can we expect for the week ahead? Okay. Yeah. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands here. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Lovers. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And we have the Hierophant. There's another one turned over in the Seven of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we have the World. So with the Nine of Wands here, I'm seeing you persevering this week, really pushing through this hard. It's been a hard road, some challenging times, but it's like you are kicking it up into overdrive to push through this last mile, like this final lap. The Six of Pentacles in reverse, it feels like there's been an imbalance here of the give and take, because the Six of Pentacles usually talk about a balance of the give and take. So someone may feel inadequate about something that they're receiving, like it's just on one end. You may be giving more of yourself or giving in a way that it's not reciprocated to you. Now we have the Lovers here, which is a coming together, a union, and this is fine and balanced. But I'm getting with this, it's like a balance of emotions here as well. And we have the Queen of Pentacles that is talks. She speaks of grounding. When I see her, it's like really just being in nature, being nurtured. And she's also someone who is pretty much independent, or she knows that she have what she needs, as far as she's very resourceful. Okay. Then we have the Hierophant, which looks like you guys may be meditating, getting like a higher knowledge. I feel like you may have an epiphany, or you're getting messages and downloads a lot about your spiritual beliefs. Some of you are getting more information about the spiritual aspect of something. You can be a spiritual teacher or leader in some type of way. And then there's the Seven of Cups, which talks about illusions and fantasies. But when I look at it, I see a lot of options and not knowing which one to take when I see this. But you have to be mindful, because I feel like that this week, this is a warning. The Seven of Cups, I just heard that this is a warning, okay? Because there's many paths to take to a certain direction, you guys. But beware, because you're going to be coming into, you may be dealing with some snakes. There may be some competition, somebody trying to get ahead, climbing a ladder to get ahead, and they can do some, manipulated things in order to get there. Okay. Beware of the illusions and false fantasies and false faces as well. But I feel like at the end of all of this, you guys, there's a lesson to be learned. I feel like you're going to be more aware, more centered, more grounded by the end of the week. All right. Also, these experiences is going to be something that you are going to look back on and share. Okay. I feel like that with the world card. It's like this week may be like a challenge for some of you, but you're going to overcome it. And it's going to be something that you look back on. Definitely. Okay. There was another card that I just noticed was not flipped over in the deck, and it's the death and rebirth. And I feel that was important for me to go back and see that, because some of this feels like not a death of anything, but it's part of a rebirthing process. Like this 9 of Wands, it's like 9 representing, completion. Okay. But it feels like this is a part of, and again, the third chakra, Archangel Shemiel, 3 and 7 is 10. So that's an end and a new beginning. But I feel like this is a process that's a part of the rebirthing. Okay. Definitely staying grounded and getting those higher insights. Yeah. But we're going to clarify. Okay. We're going to clarify. First, I want to take one for this third chakra, Archangel Shemiel. Yeah, it's the Empress, okay? So this talks about be happy with the results of your actions, fertility, beauty, pleasure, nature, development, and success. So I'm getting you guys, like I said, some of you is in overdrive. You're working on something, trying to get that last mile, get done. So you're going to find yourself really active and busy. So do that in a healthy way, all right? And this is to gain some type of insight or success, developing and honing in skills as well. I don't know. There's something about this that just makes me feel like it's important to use your discernment. And we'll pull some oracles at the end, but it's something that you need to be, cautious about, or just, be mindful, keep an eye open. All right. So look, that was turned over in here, the 7 of Cups again. See, that's what I'm saying, you guys, about that 7 of Cups this time. So Spirit has a way, all right, of letting me know, but I'm feeling it. So let's go in and clarify this 9 of Wands. What is the 9 of Wands? Right? 9 of Wands is clarified by the the Knight of Wands in reverse. Evil-minded, cruel, careless, discord. Okay, you want to be mindful of that, not to be, and also I'm getting with this somebody don't want you to get through this last mile. Okay, there's someone maybe looking to manipulate you to keep you from reaching your goals or wherever it is that you're headed. They're trying to put some discord, stumbling blocks in the way. Okay, this came out. This is the 10 of Cups. Yeah, they're trying to block you from having everything that you planned for has worked out. Belonging, happiness, home, feeling blessed, generosity, contentment, and family. Let me take another one. Just clarify this 9 of Wands. Well, let me just clarify this Knight of Wands that's in reverse. Who is this evil-minded, cruel, bigot person? Okay, why is it showing up? 6 of Swords. Somebody you need to move away from, to calmer shores. It says move from problems and be mindful what you take. So it's I feel like it's somebody that you done walked away from, and that maybe trying to stop you from gaining access to everything that you done worked so hard for. Let me take another one for this Knight of Wands in reverse. What is this about? The Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you done worked so very hard. Somebody that, okay, that you done put in a lot of hard work, a lot of pressure, burden. There's always another way to do something. So, yeah, 5 of Cups. I feel like this is somebody that you walked away from and they feel like now they carry all the weight by themselves, okay? It says, feel your grief, but know that things will get better. But they're crying over spilled milk. So that's why they don't want you to reach this this 10 of Cups here. Let's clarify the 10 of Cups. That's too many right there. There we go. So 10 of Cups is clarified by the King of Swords. It says, think things through from all perspective, precision, articulate, truthful, design, and plans. Control but determined. See, that's what that 9 of Wands is. Determined to reach your goals. Determined to make it toward whatever you're headed toward. Let's take another one. Take one more. Yep, you are the Magician here. You got the Magician. It says you can make your imagination real, creative power, skill, self-confidence, originality, adaptation. So I don't see nothing stopping you, even though there may be some obstacles or opposition trying to. You are going to be able to persevere. All right? You know that you have it within you to make all of your dreams, your imagination real. Let's clarify the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Why is it showing up in reverse? I feel like some of you see that you're not being reciprocated for all the energy that you're exerting towards something or to someone. Okay, you got the Hanged Man that's in reverse. It says failure to give of oneself. So you can't make this up. Lack of sacrifice, indecision, frustrated actions. Some of you are giving and you're not being reciprocated because there's someone or something in their energy that they are a failure to give of oneself, okay? You may be making all the sacrifices and this person is not. Someone is not. They don't know what they want to do, okay? Let's take another one. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So, yep, the Page of Wands. It says, keep your eye on your goals and enjoy every moment. Courage, excitement, free spirit, enthusiast. See, you may have your eyes on a goal. You know what you're trying to do. And you're trying to push your way forward to get there. But then there's someone in your energy that you may be trying to take with you. That they're just not putting forth the effort that you're putting forth. And this person could potentially hold you back, all right? All right, they're just... it's dead weight. They can potentially slow you down when you're at the point where you're just trying to make it this last mile of the way. Let's clarify the Lovers here. Now, I see it, the Lovers here, as somebody that is supportive. This is a connection and balance. Somebody that can balance you out, or you can balance each other out. See, and it's clarified by the 2 of Cups. See? And open your heart and receive love from others. What did I tell you? This talks about balance, attraction, harmony, equality, and connection. So, there is someone that, you're able to find balance and connect with. All right? Let's take another one. This one to come out with the 3 of Swords. If someone did make some sacrifices here, it says a harsh truth is better than a soft lie. Pain, suffering, strife, selfishness, and heartbreak. Separation. Some of you are separating from, like I said, if you haven't, some of you may have already did this separation, moving on from someone with this, moving to calmer shores, someone who is blocking you, and you're persevering, okay? Some of you may have already separated from this person or soon will. And you may even be connecting with someone else because of the third party situation, all right? There's been a heartbreak as well. So I'm going to take one for the 3 of Swords. The Three of Swords is clarified by the Eight of Cups. Make your decision to take action with confidence. Action, change, journey, lack of center. It talks about separation again. So some of you is definitely separating for someone. All right? And moving on. I feel like you may be connecting with someone, walking away from one situation, but you're walking into a situation where someone that is going to better support you and balance out whatever that situation is. That may not be for everyone. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is sitting here beautiful. Okay, she's grounded, caring for herself. So some of you may be making this week some positive changes. So these three came out, which is the Five of Swords. Lord have mercy. So you got the Five of Swords with the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, this is always the case. I feel like, you guys, that you sitting there with this Queen of Pentacles, there is somebody who do not want you to enjoy just being calm, grounded, and centered, and not have a worry in the world. Somebody wants to try to cause a problem for you. Oh, trickster spirit. It says, guard against deceit and concealment. Trickery, tactics, strategy. Look, when these come out together, you guys, it's nothing good. Wait a minute, baby. I'm recording. What do you need? Not right now. I'm almost finished. Get up there. Okay? Yeah, nothing good. The Knight of Cups. Express your creativity with compassion, emotion, romantic, sensitive, moody, but idealistic. I'm getting that some of you, you're in this energy after dealing with this. But some of you may be going through it, could possibly be going through it this week. Let's just clarify. Let me go back to this and clarify the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords with this Knight of Cups. Let me just I'm going to clarify it with a different deck. Hold on. So always somebody in opposition. I don't even want to give it too much energy. Whew. These people going to get somewhere and sit down. Don't want to see you peace and happiness. What's going on here? Ace of Wands. Yeah, they trying it. What else? Clarify this Five of Swords with the Seven of Swords. Knight of Swords. Trying to come in like striking. Want some confusion going on. Trying to stir up something. Want to separate this Two of Cups, this union. That and again, it balance. Somebody just don't want you to be peaceful and to be, not worried, not paying them any attention. You done gave a lot of attention and energy toward them, and you are withdrawing that. You're withdrawing your energy from this person, and they want to be the center. So they want to disrupt your peace and your happiness. Okay, they want to knock you out of balance. But you're so grounded. It's so many cards of balance here. So there's nothing that they can do, whoever that is. So let's clarify the Hierophant. And I feel like this is a wisdom as well. Look at here. It's clarified by the Four of Swords and Temperance. The Four of Swords says take time out and the answers will come. I told you I feel like some of you guys is like higher knowledge, maybe even getting some downloads. This talks about rest, ease, reflection, and abundance. And then Temperance says seek balance and create a calm atmosphere, moderation, tranquility, Okay, combination of forces and realization. That's what you are. That's what you are doing. You are. Didn't I tell you this Queen of Pentacles is set in calm and in peace? You guys, this Temperance talks about calmness and peace. Four of Swords talking about rest. Huh. And in the form of getting answers. I feel like it's getting with this clarifying the Hierophant. I feel like this is you getting answers. You're going within as well. And even if those of you who are not going within, you're getting some type of higher knowledge of you, or that self-realization, okay, that you're not going to be blindsided by whatever this is. You sitting in your peace. But then this Seven of Cups is what really, I feel like that is the warning of this message here earlier. So let's dive into this Seven of Cups. Let's clarify this Seven of Cups. Okay. If I can pick it up. The Seven of Cups is clarified. Y'all, it came out. I showed it to y'all and it came out again. I picked it up in reverse. The Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups in reverse says desire, lust, vanity, wrath, distraction, disarray. What? That's the warning that somebody's going to try to distract you and have you in disarray. What did I say? Trying to interrupt your peace. That's the warning this week. You guys got it going on, okay? You got the energy to push forward, to reaching your goals, all right? You are letting this person, or you have let this person go. But they are just, you're no longer connecting with a connection that you're feeling out of balance with. You're no longer just giving, and this person was taken. So you're moving on from that, and they're upset, and they're trying to, disturb your peace, okay? They're trying to disturb your peace of mind, your happiness, and you not worrying about nothing, all right? They're trying to build an illusion for you, distraction. Wait a minute. Little boy, all right, let Mama Lo finish, okay? Okay, let me finish. You saying hi to the camp? You saying hi? All right, you finish. Let's take another one. Clarifying the Seven of Cups spirit. There we go. By the Ace of Wands. That's Ace of Wands twice. Well, I thought it was the Ace of Wands out here. Yeah, Ace of Wands twice. I feel like they're trying it. Take action on your ideas. Will to create, energy, force, strength. All right. And then again, this, to me, that energy is going back to the third chakra. That solar plexus. You all got energy that you're giving toward whatever it is that you're working on. But there's also some energy being exerted by the opposition to try to stop you, to try to disturb the peace, is what I'll say. All right. We have the World at the bottom of the deck. Let's clarify. The World is clarified by the Five of Pentacles. It says, life is hard right now. Look around. Help is at hand. Insecure, hardship, poverty, harshness, lack of resources, loss of money or position. Only loss of position that I'm feeling is this person who's trying to work up against you. You were putting in all the work and they wasn't helping. And now they done lost their position in your life because you're no longer giving that energy to them. Let's take another one for the World. No, let me just clarify this Five of Pentacles. What is this about? Because I don't feel any of you is feeling a lack of anything at this time. But support, but you finding it, okay? It says you can always call on your natural confidence, warmth, passion, enthusiasm. See, y'all, I told you, y'all not feeling any lack. This talks about steady force and independence. That's what I'm saying with the Queen of Pentacles. She's not worried. You guys are feeling independent, not feeling any lack. This is that opposition because they need your energy, but you're no longer giving it to them. So let's take another one for the World. Hold on. I saw the world again.
Not me.
Take another one for the world. World coming out by the Knight of Pentacles, clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. It says, take a methodical approach and you'll achieve your dreams. Yes, you will. Conservative, methodical, patient, clever, efficient, and responsible. That's you guys. Seeing through the illusion, not giving that any energy, and you're going to make it to where you're going to accomplish what you need to this week. Okay, if some of you is trying to wrap things up, because I feel like this is the wrapping up, and I feel like it's in the process of a beginning as well. So take that however it resonate. You can't make this up. I just looked at this Six of Pentacles that's upright. It's going to balance out that's showing up in reverse. You're gonna find it balance. All right, nothing could stop you. All right, let's get some final messages, and I'm going to take the final messages from the Psychic Tarot is what I was giving. So, okay, let's see here. All right, Spirit, Psychic Tarot. Let's get some final messages. Take 3. What do we need to know for this week? Final messages for the week ahead, Spirit. Final messages. Got the third eye chakra here. It goes back to that. Remind me of that Hierophant, gaining some insight. All right, we got emotional withdrawal. Didn't I tell you that you guys is withdrawing your energy this week? Emotional withdrawal. What else? And the deception and envy. We know that. We know that. So let me just read from it for you. The third eye chakra. All right. Number 6. That's this one here. Which says indigo, the color of indigo, sound, element of light, the pituitary gland. Keywords is I see. This is the most often talked about of all the chakras, and clairvoyance, which is inner seeing, intuition, and higher levels of consciousness are all associated with this energy center. Found between your eyebrows and just above the bridge of your nose, it works closely with the throat and crown chakras and will assist you with your psychic and intuitive inner guidance. To balance the third eye chakra, I recommend that you practice walking meditations, breath work, yoga, Tai Chi, visualization, and color therapy. Don't just focus on this one chakra as part of your development, as it is important to remember that they should all be in balance in order to work in unison and harmony. So you guys balance out your third eye chakra. Okay, that's where you're going to have that inner seeing, that heightened intuition, that heightened awareness. Then emotional withdrawal. Give me a minute. So it says this card represents moving away or withdrawing from a current situation in your life, whether it's an old love, a relationship, or leaving behind what was once familiar in search for new horizons or beginnings. Can't make it up. On a physical level, it is easy to get caught up in the materialistic world, but it's just as important to retreat from the outside world to enable you to pause, reflect, and heal. Schedule some alone time so you can commune with your soul and give the power of spirit the opportunity to restore your energy level, giving you the vitality to move forward in a positive direction. That's that 9 of Wands. Moving forward. The number 8 represents infinity, passion, control, and power. This is your time. Use this opportunity to tap into your heart and soul in order to find the courage and strength to continue your journey into that wonderful, undiscovered territory. And last but not least, deception and envy. It's like Spirit want y'all to be aware of this. This is the last reminder, but it's not to say giving it all your energy, but it's just like, okay, if you feel a little resistance, if you feel a little kickback, it's just your opposition trying to, throw some obstacles in your way. So just be mindful of that deception and envy. Okay, so I told y'all with that 7 of Cups, notice this is a 7 as well. I told you I felt that with that 7 of Cups that this was a warning. Look what this says. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. This card comes at a time when individuals or conditions aren't what they appear to be. How well do you really know the people around you? Are they telling you everything you need to know? In business, make sure you gather all the necessary information so that you're aware of and understand all the facts before continuing. It says you worked hard. Don't let others take from you what is rightfully yours. Unfortunately, some people may be envious of your accomplishment. Wow, what have we been saying? This card also represents a time of sudden and unexpected changes, or when plans that you're undertaking may not turn out exactly the way you envisioned. Have a plan B as a fallback strategy to prevent future problems. Use this card as a reminder to be prepared. It's better to be safe than sorry. Wow. Well, that is the message from Spirit, you guys. That's what you need to know this week. I hope that this has helped you all in some way. Thank you all for stopping by. And until next time, I'm sending you lots of love and high live vibes.